Hey guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to decorate a spread in my catch-all, which is the big dashboard layout happy planner. I am redating right now an 18-month planner that was released in the Happy Planners spring release. And so that's why this says July. If you're new here and you're wondering why in the world I'm using a July planner, that is why. So this will be for the week of May 8th through the 14th. I think the 14th is Mother's Day. I'm not really decorating specifically for Mother's Day though. I never seem to like get the memo. I'm never able to coordinate themes with holidays. I say never. I mean, I am for like Christmas and I don't know. Anywho, I'm going to use Whimsical. This is one of my new release designs, and I love the really pretty kind of pastel pinks and mint or teal greens. I'm sorry, with the yellows. And so I'm going to use the small sticker sheet and some mini sheets, and then the sticker kit. This is called a sticker kit on my site. It's just the one sheet that's got the various different sizes with the washi tape and the headers. My landlord's working outside, so my dog is barking at him thinking he's a stranger. So I apologize for that. All right, I had to pause a minute because Moo was barking at the landlord. He's replacing steps out there, and she thinks it's a booger man, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, so I don't remember what I was saying, but I want to use these whimsical florals. I don't think I'm going to white out any lines today. Just going to kind of go with kind of the way I've been doing it, not whiting out, not being too peculiar or particular about whiting out lines. I still have not got my, well, it's not that I haven't gotten it done, it's that I haven't done it. But my lighting is not ideal here because, as I said in one of my last videos, I'm using my iPad Pro, and it's huge. So it's kind of blocking a lot of the light from my ring light. So yeah. Anyways, let's see. In case you didn't know, and you may not know, right now, so May is, I'm going to move this out of the way. May is my birthday month, and so I will be 43 this year, and I did this last year with 42% off. I only did it for like 24 hours last year, so I'm extending it. It's actually available now. You can get 43% off your entire purchase on my website, and if you use the code Happy Birthday, and I'm actually running that now, which it started on the 5th, through the end of the month. So that'll give you guys time to kind of budget and not have to rush to make a purchase, because I know, like I've said in many videos, you know, with the economy and the price of eggs and everything else is so expensive, it's kind of hard to find disposable income these days. And it's hard for me. I've had to make a lot of changes. I actually had to sell my car. If you followed me for long, I had to sell my nice new expensive Honda Pilot, and so now I have something that's paid for, which is I mean, it's like definitely a breath of fresh air to not have to worry about paying that big car payment and those big taxes every year and the big you know, full coverage insurance policy on a brand new car. So that has been a big help for me to actually have sold my car. I'm actually looking for some stickers. But yeah, so I understand that, and so I decided to offer that sale longer this year. So we're doing it through the end of the year. So yeah, I said that I had some big announcements coming for May, so that's one of them. I know a lot of you guys really want me to, oh, I don't want to do that. Y'all want me to have a sticker book, and I've said this before, and I'll share it again. I have many concerns with a sticker book. This is miscut, so I'm going to have to fix that. I'll show you how to fix that issue too. But I have many concerns with outsourcing products to China. Number one, the main issue being that when you do that, they require you to order several hundred sticker books. I'm talking like 300 to 1,000 sticker books, okay? And so you don't get good pricing until you actually purchase like at least 500, okay? And I just am not confident enough, or I guess maybe wealthy enough, to make that big of a purchase, because you're talking thousands of dollars out of my pocket to buy a bunch of product that I just can't even guarantee myself that I would sell. So yeah, that has always been a big dilemma, and one of the main reasons that I have not outsourced to China. I have explored it multiple times. I keep going back and forth. Another thing is the actual designing of the stickers. Oh, it's such a pain to format those stickers. And Amber Plans Her Day, she has been a complete angel and has even sent me a video, you know, like showing me how she formats her stickers for her sticker books. And I don't know if my Mac is just not fast enough to run Adobe Illustrator and be efficient, but it takes forever and it's frustrating, and I can't always get it right because there's so many steps, and it's probably my ADHD. I'm just going to blame it on that anyways, because there are so many steps that I get confused and I get frustrated. So that's another reason. I'm going to pause with the reasons real quick and show you what I just did, because I showed you that this sticker was kind of miscut and there wasn't a lot of color at the bottom. So I just basically cut some of this yellow off the bottom of like the border around the sticker and just stuck it down there, and voila, it fixed it. You also saw me with my eraser. This is just, it's dirty, but it's just a regular white eraser. I had a little smudge on here, probably off of one of my fingers or something, and I found that if you use just an eraser, it'll kind of remove smudges off of your paper or sticker or whatever. Okay, back to the reasons. So I mentioned the huge order quantity, the formatting, the cost, the initial upfront cost, all of that fun stuff. Another one of the main reasons is, and this is just one that has just kind of recently arose, however you want to say that, I don't know, it's just recently come up, is, I don't know if you've been paying attention to what's going on in the world around us, but there's a lot of talk about the petrodollar, the Chinese yuan, just some kind of really scary, like, economical things going on. And I'm just not, I don't know. It's almost like confirmation. I got sticker pieces stuck to me. Confirmation that I don't want to spend my money over there. I don't know. You can tell me your thoughts and comments. I honestly prefer to shop small shops. I prefer to shop locally. I've always been that way, support small businesses. And well, while you will be supporting my small business, if I order sticker books from China, you will also be supporting a foreign country that doesn't like our country and yada yada yada, blah blah blah, all that fun stuff. So I just have gone back and forth, I guess you could say ethically, financially, economically, back and forth constantly on outsourcing to China. Now, I have also checked into outsourcing to places in the United States, and that is incredibly expensive, and you would have to pay basically what you would be paying me now to buy individual sticker sheets. You would have to pay that just to buy a sticker book, unless I can magically somehow find a more affordable option to outsource somewhere in the United States. That is just not going to be an option for Pleasantly Planned right now, and probably not in the future. I'm just not comfortable with it. I don't want to do it. I just get a bad feeling, bad vibes. I know there's lots of sticker shops that do it, and yes, they make a lot more money than I do because they do outsource to China. It's just something that I've been convicted to not to do. Okay, so I'm not going to do it right now unless something seriously changes. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. But I do believe that I have come up with an alternative option, and I will share more once I have more details. It's something that is, you know, in the works in my brain and in other ways, but it would be something that I would be manufacturing here, and I really am excited about it. So it will offer you guys like massive savings on my designs. So yeah, that's something we'll be talking about. I'm gonna say probably the end of this month, the 1st of June maybe. I also, this is going to be chitty chatty. Another exciting announcement that I had was that I have now put out applications for a rep team. So I'm going to do my first official rep team. I'm looking for my quotes, y'all. Bear with me here. So yeah, I just put those out as well with the sale announcement. So if you're interested and you have at least an Instagram account, you do not have to have a YouTube account or channel, and you want to represent Pleasantly Planned on your social media, then you can definitely, I would encourage you to apply. The application is actually a link on my website. So if you go to my website, up at the top, you will see a link that says rep team, I think it says. And so you could just go right on my website and apply to be on my rep team. Those applications will be available until May 21st, I believe. And then I would like to have my decision made and I hear my son and somebody outside talking. I'm sorry, it's distracting me. And let you guys, whoever applies, I'll let y'all know yay or nay by June 1st. So that's another exciting thing. So that rep team will actually start July 1st and run through September. Super duper excited about that. Now I do already have 3 lovely ladies that were given the option because they have been kind of repping for me all year basically, and so I did give them the option to automatically be on the team if they wanted to, and all 3 of them filled out their applications. So 3 of my slots are already filled by 3 lovely ladies. I'm not going to say who they are because I don't want anybody thinking that I'm choosing favorites, because I mean I am, because they've had my back this whole time, but I don't want to cause any drama. But they will probably have permanent slots on my rep team as long as they want to be reps for me. So I'm not sure how many more slots I'm going to add. At least 3, I would say. But we'll see, depending on applications. I've already gotten, I think, like 15 applications just in the last 24 hours, and they are some really good applications too, like really good. I could really make my selection with just the number that I've gotten in the last 24 hours, but I am going to wait until everybody has filled out or, you know, completed their applications. But I'm super excited to start that in July. So my new idea for a sticker book type situation will go out to my reps first in July. And I'm going to have them kind of help me figure out how to design it and make it and all that fun stuff. So that's something that's coming. Another exciting thing, hold on, I want to figure out what to do down here at this bottom. I think maybe I'll just use, I need something down here. Like I focused right here, and then I kind of left out this whole bottom section. So I need to figure out something over here. What was I saying? Oh, another exciting thing is I have ordered a she shed. So it will be here Tuesday. I ordered, my landlord approved it. I already have, and like it's going to be like storage building city over here, but because I already have one that we bought when we moved over here, because I've told you guys before, we're just staying in a really small single wide mobile home that we're renting. You know, it's not huge, it's not fancy, but we're at home over here because I have told y'all before that This is actually the place where my first husband, my boy's dad, and I lived for like the 20 years we were together. My boy's daddy grew up here. My landlord is actually my boy's dad and my boy's cousin. So this is family over here. So yeah, while our home is not like super duper fancy, it is super duper affordable. And so we have the one storage building, but my oldest son, being a he is actually an outboard marine service technician, and so he has, you know, all his tools. He actually is he is definitely taking after his mother. We are tinkerers and explorers, if you can't tell, because I run my own business. And so he's always got tools and projects and things like that. So he's kind of like taken over, not on purpose or in a bad way, but he has taken over the small storage building that we moved in when we moved in over here. So the she shed is, it's a 10 by 20, but it has a little front porch on it, which is super cool. And it has, of course, it has 3 windows. So it's a lot nicer than the building that we have now. It's kind of like a little one that people would use for a tiny home. And it was actually a repo. When I called the company, it's the same company I got my other one from. When I called him, I told him, I said, I want a repo, one that someone has already like drywalled and insulated. So that's exactly what it is. So it was like, I don't know. It was somehow meant to be, because he actually had that on another lot. So that is coming Tuesday. Of course, we're going to have to wire it, like to my house, not wire it. It's already wired, pre-wired, but we're going to have to get it wired to my house. I'm going to have to get the phone company to come out and set up my Wi-Fi. And of course, I am going to have to paint it, because I'm not crazy. It must have been like a man cave type thing for whoever bought it and didn't pay for it. But yeah, so I'm going to have to paint it and do a few things before I can officially move in. But that is one of my other exciting announcements. So that's coming this Tuesday. It'll be a couple weeks. Kevin is actually has his own like construction business that he works with his dad. So he does that's what he does for a living. So he's going to get the inside finished up for me, and then I'll go in and paint and all that fun stuff. But that is where Pleasantly Planned will operate, and I am looking so forward to getting Pleasantly Planned out of my bedroom. That is one of my biggest stressors, I think, is that I have been waking up every morning looking at work and going to bed every night looking at work, and it's just not good for my brain. It's not good for my mental health. So that is something exciting coming. Let's see, is there anything else exciting coming? I know there is, but I feel like I need to talk about this spread a little bit. So up here, I think this might be, this floral is very similar to the one I used up in the top up there. So we're going to put this here. And I love the way that the black and white, I didn't mention that, the black and white like cheetah print washi, this is from Simply Gilded. I bought this, gosh, over a year ago, and I rarely use it, but I like the way it looks with all the bright pops of color. So yeah, I'll probably put a little bit more of this washi in this spread somewhere, but we'll get started there. I'm like super duper chatty today. So I said rep team, I talked about sticker books, I talked about the sale, don't forget the sale. I talked about my building. Can't remember if there was anything else. It seems like there's other things that I wanted to tell y'all, but I don't remember. So maybe I'll remember if there's anything else. But those are like the biggest things, the most exciting things for me anyway. Like, I'm really excited to get the little she shed, but I do want it to be right before I move in. So I'm gonna have to be patient and let Kevin get everything finished up for me. Gosh knows, I can't remember if there was anything else. That's so frustrating. There must not have been. I thought I was going to have time to film like 3 videos, but I don't think I am because Kevin's coming at 6 and we're going to go get some pizza. And bring it home and just kind of chill out with the boys tonight. Alright, so that corner's cute. I think I'm going to go ahead and just use, this box is formatted to fit over here, and I have this same issue. So this is, Lord knows, I hope I don't send y'all many of these that are cut like this, and if I do, I really apologize. But I'm going to put this yellow box here. Uh-oh. Oh, I keep forgetting I'm using a big planner. Dang it. So we're going to have to center this. So this is formatted to fit this section in a classic size dashboard layout. And I'm using a big, which is why that would not fit. Now I feel like I'm all jumbled. My thoughts are all jumbled because I just went on that whole tangent about all my exciting news. I'm like really excited to share. I might just share it with you anyways. Let me look for it. I really want to share with you what I'm trying to get together. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know what I did with it. Dang it. Okay, I'll look for it in a minute. But like, I really want to share it with you, but I'm scared if I share it with you and then if I get too frustrated and don't follow through and don't do it, then I don't want to disappoint you, because sometimes I'm bad about that. I'll get a great idea and then I share it too soon and then I don't do it, and I apologize, but I just do that. I don't know why. But yeah, I'll pause the video in a minute and show you kind of what I'm working on, my surprise, and see what you guys think about it. I swear, I should have made a list of things I wanted to tell y'all. I hate it when I do this. Okay, so that looks better with the color. It at least brings the yellow across better than what it was. But I do need to trim it up just a tad. Oh, I ordered, this is something, it wasn't really a planned announcement, but let me tell you what I ordered. Have you guys heard of the spiral Bibles? They're kind of expensive. I wish I had like an affiliate link or something for you, and I may try to get one, but I'm going to start trying to do like some Bible journaling videos and things like that too. The spiral Bibles are like a notebook. It's like a spiral notebook Bible. They are kind of expensive, like I said, but they had a really good sale for Mother's Day. And so I went ahead and treated myself and purchased the Old and New Testament. Now, it's going to be multiple notebooks because it's, of course, it's, it would be like a coil that big around if you put them all on the same coil. But I'm really excited to get those. And then I also ordered, have you heard of the James Method? So the James Method is like a, what's it called? A verse study, I think, where she like actually designed like Venn diagrams type things to make your Bible study more Oliver's in here if you hear him groaning, more interactive, maybe, like, I don't know. So I ordered a James the James Method journal as well, but those have not come in yet. I think the latest update was, I guess she outsources to China, which everybody does, which is probably why we're in the shape we're in now, but that's a whole nother story. But I think her shipment got called to customs, so it's delayed everything for right now. But as soon as that comes in, I will share that with you guys. So I really want to get back into like my scripture and my Bible journaling and my Bible study and things like that. So that is another plan that I've got, and I will be sharing with you guys. Yeah, so lots of fun things coming along. It's been a rough 2023 for me, as you guys will know if you have followed me for long. Just I mean, because right at the beginning of the year, Tyler went missing. That was just terrible in and of itself for all of us, my boys and myself, and just terrible. And so that took a big toll on us. And then now Gannon's trial. I don't know, several of y'all have contacted me about the trial because you guys have been with me for quite a while. and y'all are following along with 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗞's trial that's going on in Colorado right now. So that is another tough thing that's been going on in my world. If you're not familiar with Gannon, oh, I wanted to tell you guys about Tyler. Let me tell you an update. So Tyler has not been found. He has not been found, and is still presumed. I'm not even going to say it. But his family has hope that he is alive and out there somewhere and had his life jacket on and drifted out to sea. But he has just now finally... his aunt and his dad were able to get him listed as a missing person. There was a lot of mishandling of the case in the beginning, because the Department of Natural Resources was the one handling the case and not like police. And so basically from day 2 of Tyler being missing, I stood and listened to a DNR officer tell Tyler's wife that he drowned in his waders, which are chest waders if you're not familiar with hunters. But then 3 days after he went missing, his aunt was out 2 miles off the coast of Charlotte, North Carolina, and found, she even has video, she found his chest waders floating out in the ocean 2 miles off the coast with his wallet, his ID, his cash. Everything was inside. Of course, it was soaked, but those were recovered. So DNR was wrong about that. And so because DNR just has presumed him to be drowned and dead at sea, they never issued a missing persons report. And so the system has been fought, and Tyler's aunt and daddy have won. And now he's finally listed in the nameless missing persons. So that is a good thing, because if you are missing at sea and you do happen to, I mean, who knows if he has washed up in another country somewhere, he has no ID. Imagine being, I got goosebumps, lost at sea for months, and you all of a sudden, you wash up in this country, you don't know how to speak the language or whatever. I don't know. I mean, just stranger things have happened, right? But at least he's listed as a missing person now, so that if he does happen to be found in another country or, in another state somewhere along the East Coast, and maybe somebody's had a John Doe, that, who knows? So now at least he's nationally listed as a missing person. So that is a great thing. Tyler's daughter was born on March 29th. She is adorable, healthy. His wife is doing well. So yeah, those are positive things. And then Gannon, so 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗞, we call him 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗞. We always called them Stouch, but I don't know how to pronounce it properly. But anyways, he is the 11-year-old boy who was brutally murdered by his stepmom. I'm not even going to name her because she doesn't deserve any more attention than she's already got. On January 27th of 2020. Gannon and his grandparents, his mom and his dad, were all members of our church. I remember Gannon's mom and I were pregnant at the same time. She was pregnant with Gannon. I was pregnant with my baby boy. Or maybe we weren't pregnant at the same time. Anyways, I remember when Landon was pregnant. Gannon was born early. He was born premature. And he weighed 1 pound and 6 ounces. And so, he fought through that, and he survived. He was in the NICU for a long time. And his stepmom murdered him in his bedroom in Colorado, January of 2020. They did not find his body until March. I was actually at his grandma's house when the FBI came and said that they had arrested Letitia. Oh, I said her name. His stepmom. They arrested her in Myrtle Beach because she ran. They arrested her March 5th, but his body was not recovered until the end of March, and it was found in Florida, where she dumped him. But anyways, her trial is going on now in Colorado. The jury Friday went into deliberation, and it's been continued until Monday, which really upsets me, because I don't really, in my mind, I don't feel like there's much to deliberate on, much less carry on to another week, but it is what it is. So we're waiting to see what the jury decides on her fate, because she has pled guilty by reason of insanity, which, if you've watched the case, has been an entire whole ridiculous show of fakery, in my opinion. But yeah, so I've just been like really chatty this video. Lots of stuff that I needed to catch up with you on. So yeah, let's continue to pray for justice for Gannon, and his family. I love his family dearly. He is a great little boy. But anyways, okay, I hope I didn't miss anything. It's 5:40 now. I think I'm finished with this spread. I'm not going to put any more washi anywhere. I think the leopard cheetah washi looks good as it is. I'm not going to use any headers. I think I'm just going to call this spread done, because I did talk so long and just chitty chat. But again, this is whimsical. I used the whimsical yellow and the whimsical kit, and I also used just the small and the 2 mini sheets. I didn't even use a big sheet with this spread. So I think that's it for this video, y'all. Oh, I did use Faith Quotes 4. All of these stickers are available in my shop, and they are 43% off through the end of May. So that's it for this video. I thank y'all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you want to represent Pleasantly Planned on your social media account, head over to my website, click the link at the top that says Rep Team, and apply. And subscribe if you're not subscribed here. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll see y'all on my next video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye, guys.